Good evening, everyone. Here we are again for another Coin Night Live Auction. This is Coin Night Live Auction number 122. 122 weeks we've been doing this. Awesome. So actually more than 122 because there's a number of them that weren't exactly numbered within this particular numbering scheme. I didn't start out with number 1. And I've had a few other sales in between that were not necessarily in this number scheme. So we're probably closer to 150 now. Good evening to Eric, Malcolm, Sissy, Mr. Boudreau, Bill Crusson, Mark Thomas, P. Adams, Sissy, P. Adams. I see Robert Wookich. There's Carl up there asking about a list. The list is here. And so I'm ready to get started. What about you guys? You guys ready to get started on this beautiful Coin Night Live Auction night? It is actually not night yet. The sun hasn't even gone down. It's only 7 p.m. here. So sun doesn't go down until about 8:30, I think. 8 o'clock or 8:30 p.m. Anyhow, it's pretty late because we're getting closer to summertime now. Hello, Sharp Eye for Coins. I am doing well. And you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, Hidden, I appreciate that. Gulf Coast Treasure Hunter, good evening, sir. Good evening to you and to everyone else out there lurking and watching. I'm sure there's a few of you. There's 18 people in here right now. 18 people watching. All right, so here we go. Let me go ahead and move over to my scope, make sure it's working. Yes, it is working. And we're going to start out with some rolls. Actually, we're going to do mostly rolls this time around. How does that sound to you guys? All right, here we go. First one up is going to be this 1965 roll. Look at that. 1965, folks. Going ahead and starting off with lot number 1, 1965 plastic tube roll. Anybody want to get me started at $1? Hello, Joseph and Coin Dragon and Robin. Get me started. Anybody get me started? $1. Anybody bid $1? Look a bid $1 now. Anybody bid $1? $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1. $1 bid. Anybody hear me? I hope so. Yeah, you can hear me. 1965 rolled. There's Sharp Eye for $1. Mark Thomas at $1 now. Looking for a bid of $1.25. There's bid to $2. Grabber Wookich at $2. $2 now. Looking for $2.25. $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? $2.25 now. Looking for a bid of $2.25. There's Mr. Boudreau at $3. $3 now. Looking for a bid of $3.25. $3.25. How about a bid of $3.25? $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? Got Robert Wookich back at $4. Got a $4 bid now. $4 looking for a bid of $4.25. $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? $4.25. How about a bid of $4.25? Anybody bid of $4.25? $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? No bid of $4.25. Got a bid of $4. Got a bid of $4 going once. Looking for a bid of $4.25. $4.25. $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? Hello, Carl. $4.25. $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? There's Stanley. Why aren't you? You should be a blue name. I'm going to change you to a blue name, Stanley. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Going once at $4. Looking for a bid of $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? I got it twice now at $4. Looking for a bid of $4.25. $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? Looking for a bid of $4.25. $4.25. Anybody bid of $4.25? There's $4.25, Mr. Boudreau. $4.25 now. $4.50. $4.50. How about a bid of $4.50? Anybody bid of $4.50? Looking for a bid of $4.50? How about a bid of $4.50? Anybody bid of $4.50? Look a bid of $4.50 now. Anybody bid of $4.50? $4.50. Looking for a bid of $4.50. There's a bid of $4.50. Carl. Bid of $4.50 now. $4.75. $4.75. Anybody bid of $4.75? Looking for a bid of $4.75. Anybody bid of $4.75? Need a money bid of $4.75. $4.75 now. Anybody bid of $4.75? $4.50 going once. Looking for a bid of $4.75. Looking for a bid of $4.75 now. Anybody bid of $4.75? 1965 BU roll. There's Mr. Boudreau at 5. $5 now, looking for a bid of 550. 550, how about a bid of 550? Anybody bid of 550, looking for a bid of 550, 550. You get a bid of 550 out there, anybody bid of 550? Robert Wookich is out, thank you, Robert. 550, looking for a bid of 550, 550. Anybody bid of 550, looking for a bid of 550 now, 550, anybody bid of 550? $5 going once, looking for a bid of 550. How about a bid of 550? Anybody bid of 550? Got $5 now going twice. Looking for a bid of 550. 550 out there. Anybody bid of 550? $5 last and final call. Looking for a bid of 550. 550. Anybody bid of 550? And there's Crispy. Crispy at 550. 550 now. Looking for a bid of $6. $6 bid. $6 bid. Looking for a $6 bid. Anybody bid of $6? $6 now. Anybody bid of $6? Got 550, 550, looking for a bid of $6. Anybody bid of $6? Looking for a bid of $6 now. Anybody bid of $6? 550 going once, looking for a bid of $6. $6. Anybody bid of $6? 550 twice now. Looking for a bid of $6. Anybody bid of $6? Anybody bid of $6? Looking for $6. Last and final call. Looking for 6. Anybody bid of 6? Look for a bid of 6 now. I am sold to Crispy at $5.50. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Mr. Boudreau, you were just a wee tiny bit late on that bid. I already got it sold at $5.50. But here's my next roll. 1969, Philadelphia. Let's take a look at it. Ew, this one's kind of spotty. I didn't notice the spots on there. Let's do this. Let's start this at $1. Anybody want to bid $1? $1 bid. 1969 Philadelphia. $1 bid. Looking for $1 bid. This is a $4, $5, $6 roll in decent shape. $1. Anybody bid $1? $1 bid. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? 1969 Philadelphia. It's in pretty decent shape, most of it anyway. There's Mark with a $1 bid. $1 now $1.25. Now $1.25, looking for $1.25. $1.25 bid. Anybody bid $1.25? $1.25. How about a bid of $1.25? $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? There's Robert Wookich at $1.25. Now $1.50. $1.50. Looking for a bid of $1.50. How about a bid of $1.50? Anybody bid $1.50? $1.50 now. Looking for a bid of $1.50. There's Sissy at 3. Sissy at 3 now. Looking for a bid of $3.25. $3.25. $3.25. $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? Got $3 looking for a bid of $3.25. $3.25 now. Anybody bid of $3.25? $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? Got $3.50. Mark Thomas. $3.50. Now look for a bid of $3.75. Hello, Coin Dragon. You got a character on there? I don't know. It's just a square. Sissy back at 5 now. Got a bid of $5. $5 now. Look for a bid of $5.50. $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? $5.50, looking for a bit of $5.50, $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50, looking for a bit of $5.50, not a bit of $5.50. Man, I tell you what, if you ever move to North Carolina, or if you live in North Carolina, and you have a yard that likes weeds, do not let your yard overgrow in the springtime. They have these tufty little white things. I got a bit of $5.50 now from Mr. Boudreau. They look kind of like dandelions, but they're not. And those will really mess with your sinuses if you get out and mow them down. They chop into like a really fine, dusty powder type ick. Hello, Sir Gold. I got Mr. Boudreau now. $5, $5.50. $5.50 now. Looking for a bit of $6. $6. Anybody bid of 6? Look a bit of 6 now. Anybody bid of 6? Yeah, but you don't want to let those things overgrow. If they overgrow, they get nasty fast. $5.50, looking for a bit of 6 now. Looking for a bit of 6. Anybody bid of 6? Look a bit of 6. I got Mr. Boudreau at $5.50 going once. Looking for a bit of 6. How about a bit of 6? Anybody bid of 6? Look a bit of 6. Yeah, I know. And for some reason, we've gotten rain here. We've had some rain. Actually, quite a decent amount of rain over the last couple of weeks, but the yard is so dry. It's really weird. It was like really dusty. I don't know, but it messed up my sinuses hard today. Got $5.50 going twice now. Looking for a bit of 6. How about a bit of 6? Anybody bid of 6? Look a bit of 6. Anybody bid of 6. Last and final call at $5.50. Looking for a bid of $6. $6 now. Anybody bid of $6? Looking for a bid of $6. Anybody bid of $6? And we're sold at $5.50. Thank you very much, Mr. Boudreau. Next up, here it is. 1969S, boys and girls. This is a 1969S tubed Lincoln cent roll. We're going to start this off at $1. Anybody want to get me started at $1? $1 1969S roll. $1 start. Anybody bid at $1? Look a bid of $1 now. Anybody bid at $1? $1 bid. $1. Anybody bid at $1? Yeah, but the yard looks nice after it's mowed, but man, it's like heck trying to get it mowed. All right, got Mark Thomas now, $5. $5 looking for a $6 bid. $6. Anybody bid at $6? Looking for $6. $6. Anybody bid at $6? They're sharp by at $6. $6 now, $7. Now $7 looking for a $7 bid. Sharp eye for coins at $6. Looking for a bid at $7. $7 now. Anybody bid at $7? Looking for a bid at $7. How about a bid at $7? Anybody bid at $7? Looking for a bid at $7. Anybody bid at $7? There's Mark Thomas at $8. $8 now. Looking for a bid of $9.99. Anybody bid at $9? Look a bid of $9.99 now. Anybody bid at $9? Looking for money bid of $9. How about a bid of $9? Anybody bid at $9? Look a bid of $9. Yeah, but so if you hear me sniffling at all, or if I have to mute and sneeze, you'll understand why. Mark Thomas at $8. Looking for a bid of $9 now. Anybody bid of $9? Come on, these things have a dealer wholesale bid. Dealer wholesale bid is $10. $9, Mr. Boudreau at $9. No, actually Crispy at $9. Now Sissy at $10. Sissy at $10. Now looking for $11 bid. $11. Anybody? $11. Just to give you a heads up on these, they sold for between $15 and $20 on a very regular basis over the last year. There's Mr. Boudreau at 14. 14 now 15. How about a bit of 15? Anybody bit of 15? Look a bit of 15. How about a bit of 15? Anybody bit of 15? $15 now. Anybody bit of 15? There's 15. Got Sissy at 15 now 16. 16. How about a bit of 16? Sweet 16. Anybody bit of 16? How about a bit of 16? Anybody bit of 16? Look a bit of 16 now. Anybody bit of 16? 16. Got Sissy at 15. 15 going once. Looking for a bit of 16. How about a bit of 16? Anybody bit of 16? Mr. Boudreau is out. Got Sissy at 15, now going twice, looking for a bit of 16, 16. How about a bit of 16? Eddie, bit of 16, look a bit of 16. Eddie, bit of 16, look over a bit of 16. Now, Eddie, bit of 16. Last and final call at 15, looking for a bit of 16. How about a bit of 16? Anybody bit of 16 out there? These are not searched, by the way. I got these from an old collection, and I have not looked through them for anything. 15 now, looking for a bit of 16. How about a bit of 16? A bit of 16. Last and final call, it's 15. Looking for 16. There's 16 with Crispy. Crispy now 17. Now 17. Looking for a bit of 17. 17. Who's going to bid a 17? Looking for a bit of 17 now. A bit of 17. Crispy at 16. Looking for a bit of 17 now. 17. How about a bit of 17? 17 now. A bit of 17. 17. There's Sissy at 17. Now 18. How about a bit of 18? Looking for a bit of 18. 18 now. Anybody a bit of 18? I'll tell you, how about if we do it this way? We were really close on that 15. Let's go ahead and do $15. Okay, so we got a $15 bin. I'm going to go with Sissy first, and then Crispy. And then if Mr. Boudreau wants any of them, I'm going to put you down as MB, Mr. Boudreau. Sissy Atwell, Crispy Mofo, and then Mr. Boudreau. After that will be Mark Thomas. Crispy says he'll take one at 15. How about Sissy? You going to take yours at 15? Sissy will take hers at 15. She wants one. Mr. Boudreau wants one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls, so I've got 2 rolls left to sell if anybody else wants them at $15. Mr. Thomas, $15, 15 only. Mr. Thomas will take one at 15. I got 1 roll left if anybody wants it, $15. One roll remains at $15. Anybody want a bid of $15? I'll get it at 15. 15 only. You're going to bin it at 15. Okay, we'll pass on the final roll. Unless somebody wants to get it at 15, they can come back and get it at 15. Oh, there's Mr. Zolkowski. He'll take it. Stanley will take it for a $15 bill. And we'll move on. We'll move on to the next roll. The next roll is going to be this 1975 roll. 1975 here. Oh, that's a beautiful reverse. Look at that. Well, let me flip it over here real quick. We'll look at the other side. Very nice coins. It's got a little dig right there in the front, but otherwise, man, that's a really nice coin. So we're going to do this at $1. $1 for this 1975 roll. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a $1 start. How about a $1 start? Anybody bid $1? $1. Anybody bid $1? Looking for bid $1 now. Anybody bid $1? $1. Anybody bid $1? There's Mark at 1. There's Crispy at 1. So I got a $1 bid. $1 bid now. $1.25. $1.25. Anybody bid $1.25? $1.25. Need a bid of $1.25. How about a bid of $1.25? Anybody bid $1.25? Got a bid of 1. Looking for a bid of $1.25. $1.25. Now a bid of $1.25. Got a $1 going once. Looking for a bid of $1.25. $1.25. How about a bid of $1.25? Anybody bid $1.25? There's $1.50, Mr. Wookich. At $1.50 now, looking for $1.75, $1.75. How about a bit of $1.75? Any bit of $1.75? $1.75, $1.75. How about a bit of $1.75? Any bit of $1.75? There's $2. Mark Thomas, $2. Now look for $2.25. $2.25. Any bit of $2.25? $2.25. How about a bit of $2.25? $2.25. Looking for a bit of $2.25. Now a bit of $2.25. $2.25. Any bit of $2.25? Looking for $2.25. $2.25. How about a bit of $2.25? $2 going once. Looking for a bit of $2.25. $2.25. There's $2.25. Stanley Zolkowski at $2.25. Now looking for a bit of $2.50. $2.50. How about a bit of $2.50? $2.50 now. A bit of $2.50. Need a bit of $2.50. $2.50. A bit of $2.50. Got $2.25. Looking for a bit of $2.50. There's $2.50. Mr. Boudreau at $2.50. $2.50 now. $2.75. $2.75. A bit of $2.75. $2.75. How about a bit of $2.75? $2.75 now. A bit of $2.75. $2.75. A bit of $2.75. All right, we'll start counting it down from $2.50. $2.50 now going once, looking for a bit of $2.75. There's a bit of $3. $3 bid, Mr. Wookich. $3 now, looking for $3.25. $3.25. How about a bit of $3.25? $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? $3.25 bid now, looking for $3.25. $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? $3.25. Anybody bid of $3.25? Yeah, the lag is terrible. Unfortunately, we'll just have to deal with what we get on the lag. This is an unfortunate fact about YouTube these days. Best thing you can do is click that little gear wheel down at the bottom and make your playback speed 2 times. You'll catch up faster. But I can see that there's quite a bit of lag only between from what I have and what I see on my playback on YouTube. I'm about 8 or 10 seconds behind. So that's why I'm trying to give a little bit of time for more bids to come in, because I don't want to stop something before I even announced that the bid was up. So I got Stanley at $3.50 now, looking for a bit of $3.75. $3.75. How about a bit of $3.75? Any bit of $3.75? $3.75. How about a bit of $3.75? $3.75. 90. Bit of $3.75. Look a bit of $3.75. $3.75. 90. Bit of $3.75. Plus, I get to do one of my favorite things. That's B bit of bit. It's not really one of my favorite things, but it's something I learned how to do so that this could work and move along a little more like a professional auction. I kind of like it. Kind of helps us all. I got $3.50 bid, looking for $3.75. $3.50 going once, looking for a bid of $3.75. $3.75. Any bit of $3.75. I got $3.50 now going twice, looking for a bit of $3.75. $3.75. How about a bit of $3.75? Any bit of $3.75. Last and final call at $3.50, looking for a bit of $3.75 now. $3.75. Any bit of $3.75. No joy. sold at $3.50. I tell you what we'll do though. We'll do a bin at $3. Bin at $3. I'm going to do Stanley first because he was our highest bidder. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these rolls. I have 4 of them. So I'll start with, and you can buy as many as you like. And then as I get down the list, if they're sold, they're sold. Stanley's first. Robert Wookich is second. Then I'd do Mr. Boudreau next. And then Mark Thomas. It's a $3 bin. There's your initials. In that order, I've got 4 rolls total. I think I've got 4. Yeah, I've got 5. Sorry, I've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I do have 4. I should quit second guessing myself. Mr. Boudreau, take 1. Mr. Wookich will take 1. I'm sure Stanley will take at least 1 because that's a $3.50 bid on a $3 item, so we got a $3 to him. So that would mean after Mark Thomas passes that I would have 3 sold and 1 remains. Ooh, what is Carl bidding on? He's bidding $1.50 on something way back there. I've got the one last roll ready to go at $3. Anybody wants it at $3, let me know. $3, $3. Anybody bid at $3. There's Stanley. He got his. I still got that one roll available. One roll available at $3. If you're going to happen to be in this area, Robert, that would be fine. Otherwise, it's just as well that I mail it. It's not a big deal to mail it. Okay, Crispy will take 1. Crispy will take 1 of them. Is that what your 1 is for, Crispy? It looks like we're probably going to have a pretty hard time with lag today. That seems to be the typical regular issue that we have. Okay, so there's Crispy comes back for his 1. Okay, so that's good. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I'll move on to the next item. Next item now. How about 1972S? 1972S BU roll. Going to start this off at, well, $1. 1972S start at $1, $1 bid. There's Joe McBride. Hello, Joe. $1 bid, $1. Anybody bid $1. There's Robert Wookich at 2. Got $2, $2 now the bid. $2 the bid, looking for a bid of 3. There's a bid of 3 now, 4. How about a bid of 4? Anybody bid of 4? Got a bid of 4, Mr. Boudreau at 4. Now 5. Anybody bid of 5? Look a bid of 5. There's Penny Hoarder at 5. 5 now 6. Anybody bid of 6? Looking for a $6 bid. $6. Anybody bid of $6? $6 bid. There's Crispy at 6. Now 7. Now 7. Looking for a $7 bid. There's Sissy at 7. Now 8. Now 8. How about an $8 bid? $8 bid. Anybody bid of $8? Look a bid of $8 now. Anybody bid of $8? Look a bid of $8. There's Penny Hoarder at 10. Penny Hoarder at 10. Now looking for $11 bid. $11 bid. Anybody bid $11? There's Malcolm at $11. 11 now 12. Now 12. Anybody bid at 12? Look a bid at 12. Now 12. Anybody bid at 12? 1972S. Looking for a $12 bid. How about a $12 bid out there? Anybody bid at $12? $12 now. Anybody bid at $12? Got $11. $11 going once. Looking for a bid at 12. Anybody bid at 12? There's Crispy at 12. Crispy at 12 now. Looking for a bid of 13. 13. How about a bid of 13? Anybody bid at 13? Look for a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? There's Penny Hoarder at 13. Penny Hoarder at 13 now. 14. How about a bid of 14? 14 now. Anybody bid of 14? Looking for a bid of 14. How about a bid of 14? 14. There's Malcolm at 15. Malcolm at 15 now. 16. Now 16, looking for a bit of 16, 16. Now 16, a bit of 16, looking for a bit of 16, now a bit of 16. 16, looking for a bit of 16, now 17. There's Crispy at 17, 17, now 18. 18, how about a bit of 18, a bit of 18, look a bit of 18, 18. There's Penny Hoarder at 18. 18, now 19, how about a bit of 19, and a bit of 19, look a bit of 19, how about a bit of 19. $19, looking for a bit of $19, 19, and a bit of 19. How about if we do it this way? How about if I do a stop bidding? I have a total of 3 rolls. I have a grand total of 3 rolls here. So for these 3 people, Penny Hoarder, Crispy, and Malcolm. Penny Hoarder, Crispy, Malcolm. I can do a $15 bin. $15 bin. $15 bin. Penny Hoarder, Crispy, and Malcolm. I got Penny Hoarder and Malcolm. How about Crispy? Crispy said bin too. So I've got bin from those 3 people on the 3 rolls of 1972S at $15. And I'm ready for the next roll. Next roll is going to be this one right here. 1975D. 1975D. A nice 1975D roll. Going to start this off at $1. $1 only. 1975D. Any bit of $1. $1 bid. Any bit of dollar. Good bit of dollar. 1975D. How about a bit of dollar? $1 bid. $1 looking for a bit of dollar bid, any bit of dollar. There's Robert Wookich at $2, $2 now, $2.25, $2.25, anybody bid at $2.25? $2.25, looking for a bit of $2.25, $2.25, any bit of $2.25, $2.25, any bit of $2.25? Look at money bid at $2.25, $2.25, 90 bid at $2.25, got $2 going once. There's $2.50, $2.50, Mr. Boudreau. $2.50 now, looking for a bit of $2.75. $2.75, any bit of $2.75, $2.75, any bit of $2.75. Looking for a bit of $2.75. There's 3. There's 3. Crispy Mofo bids at $3. $3 now, $3.25, $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25, $3.25? How about a bit of $3.25? There's Stanley at $3.50. $3.50 now, looking for a bit of $3.75. $3.75. How about a bit of $3.75? There's Robert. $3.75 now, 4. Got a $3.75 now, 4. Crispy at 4 now, $4.25, $4.25, any bit of $4.25, $4.25. Looking for a bit of $4.25, $4.25, any bit of $4.25, $4.25, any bit of $4.25. Got $4 looking for a bit of $4.25, $4 now going once, looking for a bit of $4.25, $4.25, any bit of $4.25. Looking for a bit of $4.25. I got $4 going twice now. Looking for a bit of $4.25, $4.25. Anybody bit of $4.25, $4.25? Last and final call at 4. Looking for a bit of $4.25, $4.25. Any bit of $4.25. Looking for a bit of $4.25, $4.25? There's $4.25. $4.25 now, $4.50. Looking for a bit of $4.50. How about a bit of $4.50? Anybody bit of $4.50? I got 5 now with Crispy. 5 now with Crispy. Had $4.50. Robert Wookich then $5 on Crispy. Now looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? A bit of $5.50. 1975D. 50 coin roll. Looking for a bit of $5.50 now. $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? Looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50. A bit of $5.50. I got $5 going once. Looking for a bit of $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? How about a bit of $5.50? A bit of $5.50. Look at a bit of $5.50 now. A bit of $5.50. I got $5 now going twice. Looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50 now. A bit of $5.50. Last and final call at $5. Looking for a bit of $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? A bit of $5.50. Looking for a bit of $5.50. $5.50 now. A bit of $5.50. And I'm sold at $5 to Crispy. I have one other roll that I'll sell for $5. Anybody else want it? $5. Crispy, would you like the second roll? Here's a picture of the second roll for you real quick. Oh, look at that. Gosh. You want those at 5 also? Just say bin times 2. Otherwise, Robert will have the best shot at that at 5. And then Stanley. I'm sorry, then Mr. Boudreau, then Stanley. So Robert, Mr. Boudreau, then Stanley. Okay. Crispy says he'll take both of them at $5. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And next I have 1977. 1977. Oop. You can't show your butt and get bought there. Wow, look at that. That's a really clean looking roll. Very nice looking one. Got a 1977 roll. Start this off at $1. Who's going to give me $1? Robert Wookich at $1 now, 125. Now 125. Looking for a bit of 125. 125. Itty bit of 125. Got $2. Mr. Sappington at $2. $2 now, 225. 225. Itty bit of 225. There's Mark Thomas at $5 now, looking for a bit of 550. 550, how about a bit of 550? Anybody a bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550, 550, anybody a bit of 550? Got a $5 bid, looking for a bit of 550. 550 out there, anybody, and a bit of 550. No other takers? Got a bit of $5, looking for a bit of 550. Going once, looking for a bit of 550. Anybody a bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550. 550 now, anybody a bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550, 550. Got $5 now, going twice, looking for a bit of 550, 550. How about a bit of 550? Anybody a bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550. Last and final call, looking at $5, looking for a bit of 550, 550. Now, anybody a bit of 550? There's 550, Stanley. I tell you what, let's do it this way. How about if I offer to Stanley, Mark Thomas, and Richard Sappington a bin at $4. I've got 3 rolls total. 3 rolls total. I can give you each a roll at $4 if you just say bin. Mark Thomas says bin at $4. I'm sure Stanley will say bin at $4. Richard Sappington also says bin at $4. So it looks like we have them sold out. 3 rolls at $4 a piece. Next up, make sure Stanley's good at $4. He said $5.50. There we go. Next up, 1960 Philadelphia. 1960 Philadelphia roll. Gonna start this off at, well, $1. $1, give me a dollar bid. Dollar bid, be your roll, 1960. Give me a dollar bid, itty bitty bit a dollar, look a bit a dollar now, itty bitty bit a dollar. $1 bid, $1 bid, itty bitty bit a dollar, good for a bit a dollar now, itty bitty bit a dollar. $1 bid. There's Crispy at one now, 125, 125, itty bitty bit of 125. There's 125. 125 now, 150, 150. How about a bit of 150, 150 now, itty bitty bit of 150. Got a 125, looking for a bit of 150. How about a bit of 150, a bit of 150, look a bit of 150. There's 250. 250, Mr. Sappington at 250. 250 now, 275. 275, a bit of 275. There's 3. Robert Wookich at 3. 3 now, 350. 350, how about a bit of 350? Anybody a bit of 350, 350? How about a 350? There's Sissy at 5. Sissy at 5. Richard Sappington tries 5 as well. Got a $5 bid now, 550. 550, how about a bit of 550? Got a 5, looking for a bit of 550, 550, 90, a bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550, 550, 90, a bit of 550. Carl, if you're still watching, why don't you just exit and come back in? Maybe your lag will go away because I know that you're getting frustrated with it. You're probably a full minute and a half or 2 minutes behind us. Just exit and come back in and see if that helps. So I've got Sissy at a $5 bid, looking for a bit of 550 now, 550, looking for a bit of 550. There's Mr. Boudreau at 6. Mr. Boudreau at 6. 6 now, looking for a bit of 650. 650, how about a bit of 650? 650 now, anybody a bit of 650? 650, anybody a bit of 650? 650, looking for a bit of 650 now. There's Richard Sappington at $8. $8 now, looking for a bit of 850. 850, how about a bit of 850? Anybody a bit of 850? Look a bit of 850. 850 now, looking for a bit of 850. How about a bit of 850? 850. There's a bit of 9. Sissy with a bit of 9. Bit of 9 now. Looking for a bit of 10. How about a bit of 10? Anybody a bit of 10? 1960 Philadelphia. Looking for a bit of 10 now. Anybody a bit of 10? Look a bit of 10 now. Anybody a bit of 10? Looking for a bit of 10 now. Anybody a bit of 10? $10 bid. $10 bid. Anybody a bit of $10? Let's hit it this way. I'm going to stop the bidding there with Sissy at $9. Stop the bidding with Sissy at $9. I've got a few of these rolls. What I can do is I can offer them at a bin of $6. Now, the bin of $6 is going to be a roll per person for right now until I can try to see how many people are interested in what we're going to do with them. There's Sissy first, and then Richard Sappington second, and then Mr. Boudreau is third. And then I would have Stanley, and then Gulf Coast. I have a few of them, so we can deal with a few of them. Sissy says she wants 2. Richard Sappington bins 1. Now I've got Mr. Boudreau, Mr. Zolkowski, and Gulf Coast all in the running. I've got Robert Wookich in there too if he wants to bin 1. Mr. Boudreau bins 1. Stanley bins 1. There's $6 a piece. Anybody else out there who wants one now can speak up and let me know. $6 per roll. 1960 Philadelphia, large date. Okay, it looks like we have dried up immediate interest in it. Oh, there's Robert. Okay, Robert says he'll take one. And we will move on. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. And moving on now. I thought I had one of these out that had the... Yeah. Let's see what this is. There we go. 1961. Original bank wrap roll. 1961. How about if we get a $1 start on this? How about a $1 start? $1, anybody bid $1. 125. Robert 125. Look for a bit of 150. 159. A bit of 150. This is an original unwrapped or original unopened roll of 1961 Philadelphia. I got Mark Thomas at 2, Sissy at 3. Sissy at 3, Mr. Boudreau at 3, Richard Sappington at 5. 5 now, looking for a bit of 550, 550. How about a bit of 550? There's Sissy at 4. We need a bit of 550. How about a bit of 559? A bit of 550. 550 now, looking for a bit of 550. There's Penny Hoarder at 6. Penny Hoarder at 6 now, looking for a bit of 7. 650, 7, 650, looking for a bit of 650. Anybody bid a 650? There's Sissy at 7. 7 now, looking for a bit of 8. How about a bit of 8? Anybody bid a bit of 8? Look a bit of 8 now, a bit of 8. Look a bit of 8 now, a bit of 8. Look a bit of 8. $8 bid. 750, Paul Hampton. Hello, Paul. 750, Paul Hampton, looking for a bit of 8 now, a bit of 8. There's Mr. Boudreau at 8. There's Penny Hoarder at 8. Let's say we do this. I'm going to stop the bidding right there. And I have a list of people. And you're going to have to let me know a quantity on this one. I'll stick you in there too, Jesse. A quantity of rolls that you want like this. And I will go until I sell out. There's Richard Sappington. Mr. Boudreau's already on my list. And then Mark Thomas. And Robert Wookich. Okay, there's my list. Penny Hoarder, Mr. Boudreau, Jesse Mitter, Paul Hampton, Sissy, Richard Sappington, Mark Thomas, and Robert Wookich. What I'm going to do is a bin any quantity at $5 a piece. Bin any quantity at $5 a piece. Let me know how many you want. Penny Hoarder takes 2. Penny Hoarder for 2 at 5. Robert Wookich will take 1. Richard Sappington will take 2. Mark Thomas was bidding on the wrong lot. Mr. Boudreau wants 3. Sissy wants 2. Paul Hampton wants 2. Jesse Minter wants 3. If we need more spots, I can throw more spots on there. I have nearly a whole box of these. Malcolm will bin 1. Let's see. If we get, in line, Richard Sappington 2, Mr. Boudreau for 3. We've got, I'm going to go ahead and write over here. And Sissy for 2. Paul Hampton for 2. And then I had Jesse Minter for 3. That leaves me needing 2 more spots, 1 for Malcolm, 1 for Stanley. And I'll cut it off right there. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. How about if I move on to the next item? The next item is this. It's 1962. Can't see over there. There we go. 1962. You can see it down inside there. It's 1962 original bank wrapped rolls. 1962 original bank wrap roll. Going to start this off at $1. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1. Looking for a $1 bid. $1 bid, 1962. A pretty decent chance of some double dies possible in this. And we got Robert Wookich already at $1, Sissy at 4. Or Robert was at 2, I'm sorry, and then Sissy at 4. Got 425 now, 5. Crispy at 5. Jesse tries 5. Looking for a bit of 550. 550 now to bid a bit of 550. Got 550, 550 now, 6. I got Penny Hoarder at 6 now. Robert at 6. Now 650, Robert. I'm going to surprise all of you with this. I have, well, we got, you can stop bidding. I have over a full box of these. So what I'm going to do is offer these at bin any quantity you want, any number of these that you want at $5. And I'll just leave it open to anybody who wants to bin any number of these. I've got about 42 rolls left, and that's it. I may never see another one after that. I do not know. But we're going to do a bin of any quantity at $5. $5 each. Anybody? There's Penny Hoarder for 2. Crispy for 9. Oh, I was going to fill that in for you. Let's see. I've got Penny Hoarder for 2. Crispy for 9. Then I've got Robert Wookich for 2. And I've got Penny Hoarder for 2. See, Penny Hoarder already took 2. What am I doing here? Robert Wookich 9-2. Mr. Boudreau for 3. Okay. I'm not the only crazy one around here. Stanley at 1. There's Richard Sappington at 1. Mr. French, if you are not registered with us already, I'm going to give you an email address. I need you to email the following information to me. I need your YouTube username, your given name, your real name, and your PayPal email address. And I need it sent to this email address is coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. There's the email address, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Just send me a quick message. Put in there that your YouTube username is Dick French, and if your name is Dick French, then that would be your name as well. And your PayPal email address, whatever you use as an email address registered with PayPal. I don't want a PayPal.me. I want a PayPal email address. You get that to me, and we'll get you immediately registered and ready to go. So I've got Jesse Minter for 4, and I can't sell until we have that information. So you send that information to me real quick. I'm going to go ahead and open email and be watching for it. And we will get you registered the moment I can get you your information. Okay, I've got it set up now. I'll be able to see it when it shows up. So I've got Jesse Minter for 4, Paul Hampton. Let's see, let me get some more lines in here for you. What happened? There, that should work. Got Paul Hampton for 4. Sissy wants 5. Malcolm for 1. So I had Jesse for 4, Paul for 4, Sissy for 5, Malcolm for 1. We go ahead and put Mr. French in there. He'll get his information to me. I'm not worried about sticking his name on here on that. And I'll go ahead and get him wrapped in for his 2 rolls. He wanted 2 rolls, Mr. French. Hello, Taco. How are you doing tonight? 1962 OBW rolls, $5 a piece, bin any quantity, any number you want. Now the lag is 3 seconds. That's much more like it. A lag of 3 seconds. I like that a whole lot better than I like a 25, 30 second lag. Yes, unless you meant to type 30 and you accidentally type 3. Taco John wants 2 of these. 1962 original Bank Wrap rolls at $5 a whackaroo. All right, I'm going to move on. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you much for your attention. I am going to move on to the next item. Next item is going to be this 1962D plastic tube roll. 1962D plastic tube roll. Give me a bid. Anybody give me a bid. $1 bid. Get me started. $1. Anybody bid $1. Looking for a bid $1. How about a bid $1? There's Robert at 2. 2 now. Looking for a bid at $2.25. $2.25. How about a bid at $2.25? $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? Got a bid of 3. Mr. Bedreau 3 now. $3.25. $3.25. How about a bid of $3.25? $3.25. There's $3.25 with Robert now for $3.50. $3.50. Looking for a bid of $3.50. There's Crispy at 5. Crispy at 5. Looking for a bid of $5.50. $5.50 now. To bid a bid of $5.50. Looking for a bid of $5.50. There's Robert at $5.50 now. 6. Now 6. Looking for a bid of 6. $6 bid. $6 bid. Looking for a $6 bid now. To bid a bid of 6. There's Jesse at 6. 6 now. $6.50. $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50? $6.50 now. How about a bid of $6.50? A bid of $6.50. $6.50, look for a bit of $6.50. There's 7. There's 7. Taco John at 7. 7 now. $7.50. $7.50, look for a bit of $7.50. $7.50. How about a bit of $7.50? $7.50. How about a bit of $7.50? There's Robert at $7.50. $7.50 now. 8. Now 8. Look for a bit of 8 now. To bit a bit of 8. Look a bit of 8 now. To bit a bit of 8. Look for a bit of 8. How about a bit of 8 now? To bit a bit of 8. Look a bit of 8 now. To bit a bit of 8. $8 bid. There's Jesse at 8. $8 bid now. Looking for a bid of $8.50. $8.50. How about a bid of $8.50? Anybody a bid of $8.50? Look at a bid of $8.50. How about a bid of $8.50? There's Robert of $8.50. $8.50 now 9. Now 9. Anybody bid of 9? Look at a bid of 9 now 9. There's Sissy at 9 now 10. How about a bit of 10? Anybody a bit of 10? Look a bit of 10. Anybody a bit of 10? Anybody a bit of 10? Look a bit of 10. How about a bit of 10? Look a bit of 10. Anybody a bit of 10? 9.50 Robert. 9.50 Robert. Looking for a bit of 10. How about a bit of 10? Anybody a bit of 10? Look a bit of 10. Anybody a bit of 10? At 9.50 looking for a bit of 10. How about a bit of 10? Anybody a bit of 10? Look a bit of 10. 9.50 going once. Looking for a bit of 10. How about a bit of 10? Anybody a bit of 10? Look a bit of 10. There's Mr. Boudreau at 10. Crispy at 11. Crispy at 11 now. 12 now. 12. Anybody a bit of 12? Look a bit of 12. Looking for a bit of 12. How about a bit of 12? Anybody a bit of 12? Look a bit of 12 now. 12. Anybody a bit of 12? Got Crispy at 11. Robert at 11.50. Robert at 11.50 now. Looking for a bit of 12. Robert 11.50. Looking for a bit of 12. 12. 12 now. Anybody a bit of 12? Look a bit of 12. 12. 12. Anybody a bit of 12? $12 bid. Anybody a bit of 12? Look a bit of 12 now. Anybody a bit of 12? Arnold, how are you doing, sir? I have an email address. All you have to do is send an email to this email address. Give me your real name, your YouTube username, and your PayPal email address, and you're automatically registered for free. How does that sound? There's the email address you need to send it to. The email address you need to send it to, coppercoinspayments@gmail.com. Send me a quick email. Let me know more about you, and I'll get you registered right up so that we can get you bidding. Now we've got Crispy. We're the same guys working at the Mint as in 1960 and 61 probably. If it weren't the same guys, they were sure trained by the same guys. We got Robert at 11.50 looking for a bit of 12. Now 12. Now anybody a bit of 12. Looking for a bit of 12. Bit of 12. Now anybody a bit of 12. Looking for a bit of 12. How about a bit of 12? Anybody a bit of 12? Look a bit of 12. How about a bit of 12? Anybody a bit of 12? Look a bit of 12. You're really good at pumping out RPMs. Hey, just in 60 and 61, right? And then at 62, everything just suddenly takes a big nosedive. It is kind of strange. But 59 you would have to include in there. All right, Robert Wookich at 12.50 now. Mr. Boudreau at 12. Robert Wookich at 12.50. 12 and 12.50. Looking for a bit of 13. 13. How about a bit of 13? Anybody a bit of 13? 13. Anybody a bit of 13? Look a bit of 13. 13. Now anybody a bit of 13? All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to stop it right there. And Robert and Mr. Boudreau, you two are my two bidders on this that are the highest. I have two rolls, 1, 2, that are 1962D. I may be able to find more, but I've got two for sure. What I can do is sell one to each of you at $12. That sounds good to you? I can do that. Mr. Boudreau, Mr. Wookich, just give me an okay or a bin that $12 works for you. Mr. Boudreau says yes. Mr. Wookich. And I'm watching for Mr. French and Mr. Dixon on email. Neither have come through yet. Robert says he'll bin. And we're going to move on to the next item. Boys and girls, it isn't very often that you get offered to you an entire roll of proof coins. This is a 1961 proof roll. 1961 proof. The entire roll. Nothing but proof coins. How about if we start this off at $15? $15 only. 1961 proof. Roll of Lincoln cents. I haven't ever opened it, so I do not know what you'll end up with. Mark Thomas at 15. Mark Thomas at 15. Crispy at 20. $20 now. 20. Looking for a bit of 21. 21. Anybody a bit of 21. 21. Looking for a bit of 21. All right. Mr. French, you are now registered to bid. Mr. French is now registered to bid. Mr. French registered to bid. Please let me know that you heard that so that I will know for sure that you know that you're registered. Let's see, where do I have it now? I've got Crispy at $30, Sissy at $35. $35, now looking for $36. Crispy at $36, now looking for a bid of $37. $37, how about a bid of $37? $37, looking for a bid of $37, now a bid of $37. Sissy at $37, now $38. Looking for a bid of $38. $38, a bid of $38. Thank you, sir. I'm going to color your name blue now and give you a little wrench so that you can see that you are just as equal a bidder as anyone else. I got Mark Thomas now at $40. $40 bid. 40 now, looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41. This is still under $1 a coin. 40 now, looking for a bid of 41. 41, anybody bid of 41. I don't know exactly how many coins there are in this roll, but typically you're going to fit between 46 and 48 in a full tube like this. That's it's a misnomer that a full roll you're going to get 50 coins because these stack higher. There's Mr. Boudreau at 41. Mark Thomas at 40. Mr. Boudreau at 41. 41, looking for a bid of 42. 42 now, anybody bid of 42. Looking for a bid of 42. $42, anybody bid of 42. 42, there's Sissy at 43. 43 now, 44. 44, anybody bid of 44. Looking for a bid of 44. 44 now, anybody bid of 44. 44, looking for a bid of 44. 44 now, anybody bid of 44. Looking for a bid of 44. Anybody bid of 44. Got a $43 bid going once now. Looking for a bid of 44. Looking for a bid of 44. 44, anybody bid of 44. Looking for a bid of 44. 44 now, anybody bid of 44. 43 going twice. Looking for a bid of 44. 44, anybody bid of 44. 43, last and final call. Looking for a bid of 44. Anybody bid of 44. And I'm sold, Sissy at 43. I tell you what, to Sissy and Mark, or Mr. Boudreau, I don't know what your name is, Mark. I don't know why I said that. Mr. Boudreau and Sissy, I'll offer you each one at $41. How's that work? Mr. Boudreau's last bid at $41. I've got two rolls, Sissy at 41, Mr. Boudreau at 41. How does that sound to you guys? Okay, that'll work. Next up, still taped shut, old tape. I know it's twisty on there. It's like it wants to come off, and maybe it will. I don't know. I haven't really tried, but this is a 1963 proof roll. 1963 full proof roll. 1963 Lincoln cents. Start this off at $15. How about a bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? Looking for a bid of 15. There's Robert at 16. 16 now, 17. 17, how about a bid of 17? $17 now, you bet a bid of 17. There's 20 of Mark Thomas, looking for a bid of 21 now, 21. 21 now, you bet a bid of 21, looking for a bid of 21, 21. You bet a bid of 21, looking for a bid of 21, now you bet a bid of 21. Looking for a bid of 21 now. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Mark Thomas at $20. 1963 proof. Entire roll, whatever's in there. 1963 proof. I got Robert at 22. Mark at 23. Mark at 23. Richard Sappington tries 23. Robert now at 25. 25 now. Looking for a bid of 26. 26, looking for a bid of 26 now. 26, anybody bid of 26? Looking for a bid of 26. How about a bid of 26? Anybody bid of 26? Looking for a bid of 26 now. Anybody bid of 26? There's Mr. Thomas at 30. Mr. Thomas at 30. Here's Carl. Hello, Carl. At 26. I hope that the lag is a lot better for you. I know you haven't bid on much because, well, probably you didn't know what was going on. There's Crispy at 35. Crispy at 35. 35 now. Look for a bid of 36. 36. Anybody bid of 36? 36 now. Anybody bid of 36? Looking for $36. 36. Anybody bid of 36? Looking for a bid of 36 now. Anybody bid of 36? Got $35 going once. Looking for a bid of 36. How about a bid of 36? Anybody bid of 36? 36. 36. Paul at 36 now. Paul at 36 looking for a bid of 37. 37 now. Anybody bid of 37? 37. How about a bid of 37? Mark is out. 37 looking for a bid of 37. 37. How about a bid of 37? Here's Carl at 37. Carl at 37 now. 38. Looking for a bid of 38. $38 now. Anybody bid of 38? 38. Looking for a bid of 38. I tell you what, we'll kill this one right here, and I'll do this. Paul Hampton, Carl, I'll give you each a roll at 36. How does that sound? Give you each a roll at $36. $36 bin to Paul Hampton and Carl. I've got 2 rolls. Could do a 36 bin. Here's the other one. 1963 proof. Got 2 rolls, 1963 proof. 1 to Paul Hampton, 1 to Carl at 36 apiece. How about that? Carl says bin. Paul, what about you, buddy? 36, your high bid. There we go. 36 for both. Now here we are with 1958. 1958 BU rolls. Let me open the end of it here and just show you what's on the end. There's what's on the end on that end. 1958. We're going to start these off at $10. $10 for this roll. Anybody want a bid of $10? $10. 1958 Philadelphia. 1958 Philadelphia. There's Robert at 15. Let me flip a coin over. They loaded this one up with tails. There we go. There you go. That's nice. 15 Robert, 16 Mark, 17 Robert. Looking for a bit of 18 or 1750. 1750 now. $20 Sissy. $20 looking for a bit of 21. How about a bit of 21? A bit of 21. There's Robert at 21 now. 22. Now 22 looking for a bit of 22. Anybody bit of 22? 22 looking for a bit of 22 now. A bit of 22. Richard Sappington at 25. 25 now looking for a bit of 26. 26. How about a bit of 26? How about a bit of 26? There's 27. Robert at 27 now. 28. 28 looking for a bit of 28 now. 28. How about a bit of 28? I'll tell you what. Let's stop this. Well, you guys are going to love me because we're going to do this. I'm going to do a bin up to 2 each. Bin up to 2 each. $15 per roll. Sissy, that'll get you a $30 bid. That'll get you 2 rolls. So I'm going to start with Sissy. I'm going to go with Robert Wookich next, and then Richard Sappington third, and then Mark Thomas in fourth. Let me know what you want to do. Robert says he'll take 2. Sissy, I'm sure will take 2. Oh, Sissy bins 1 at 15. Okay. Sissy 1 at 15. Put Robert in for 2. Richard Sappington in for 1 at 15. And Mark Thomas will take 2 at 15. Okay, and Jesse Minter will take 1. Let me, I got to put another line in for you. Hang on. Oh, now Sissy wants to. Hang on just a second. Let me put some more lines together here for you. There's some more lines for you. about anybody else? Anybody else want to roll? $15. $15. 1958. 1958 BU. 50 coin roll. All right, that'll do her. So we've got Sissy for 2 now. We've got Jesse Minter in there for 1. Stanley will take 1. All right, then I'll cut it off right there. And yeah, Sissy says 2 at $30. I understand. Gotcha. And now on to my next item. My next item is this. 1963. 1963. This is an original roll. 1963. Original unwrapped, or original unopened roll. Duh. Unwrapped. 1963. Let's start this off at $1. $1. Give me a bid. $1. Who's going to bid a $1? Anybody bid a dollar? Carl at 1 now, looking for a bid of 150. 150. There's Robert with a bid of 2. 2 now, 250. How about a bid of 250? There's 3. Mark Thomas at $3 now, looking for a bid of 350. 350. How about a bid of 350? How about a bid of 350? 350. Looking for a bid of 350 now. You bid a bid of 350. There's Carl 325 now, 350. Carl at 325 now, 350. 350. Anybody bid of 350? Looking for a bid of 350 now. You bid a bid of 350. There's Mark Thomas at 4. Robert at 4. Mark Thomas at 4. Looking for a bit of 450. 450 now. How about a bit of 450? 450. How about a bit of 450? Anybody bid of 450? 4. Looking for a bit of 450. There's Carl at 425. Now looking for a bit of 450. 450. There's Jesse at 5. Jesse at 5. Now looking for a bit of 550. 550. How about a bit of 550? There's Paul Hampton at 6. Paul Hampton at 6. Now looking for a bit of 7. 650. How about 650? Anybody bid of 650? 650 now. 650. Looking for a bit of 650. There's Robert at 650. 650 now, 7 now, 7. Looking for a bit of 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? Look a bit of 7. $7. Anybody bid of 7? Look a bit of 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? 650. Looking for a bit of 7. There's a bit of 7 now. 7 now. Looking for a bit of 750. 750. How about a bit of 750? 750. Mark Thomas at 7. Now looking for a bit of 750. 750. How about a bit of 750? Robert is out. Thank you. Paul Hampton at 750. Paul Hampton 750 now. 8. Looking for an $8 bid. $8 bid. Anybody bid of $8? A good bit of $8 now. A bit of 8. Looking for a bit of $8. How about a bit of $8? Anybody bid of $8? Look a bit of 8. It's 1963, Philadelphia. Original rolls. Mark Thomas is out. Thank you. Need a bit of $8. How about a bit of $8? Anybody bid of $8? Got 750. Paul Hampton going once. Looking for a bit of $8. Now 750. Paul Hampton going twice. Now looking for a bit of $8. How about a bit of $8? Anybody bid a bit of $8? Last and final call at 750. Looking for a bit of $8. How about a bit of $8? Anybody bid a bit of $8? I tell you what, I'll call this sold at $750, but, well, there's Jesse at $8. I'll call this sold at $750. I've got 2 rolls, Paul and Jesse, $750 a piece. How does that sound? Paul at $750, Jesse $750. I'll give you each a roll at $750. And here is my next. 1943 mixed mint mark mixed issues circulated 1943 full roll. What am I going to start this at? $3. How about a $3 bid? $3 only. Looking for a $3 bid. $3 bid. Anybody bid a $3? At 6 cents a coin, folks. Okay. Paul says he'll take his. I'm sure Jesse will take his. Yes. Robert Wookich starts me at a $5 bid. $5 looking for a bid of $550. $550 now. A bid of $550. Looking for a bid of $550. How about a bid of $550? A bit of $550. 1943 PDS mixed Mint Mark mixed condition roll. I don't know what else is in here. These are just totally mixed. I guess a lot of them are going to be Philadelphia mint, but there will be some Denver and some San Francisco in here too, I'm sure. Basically, I have a bag that I mix all of them into. There's an S right there. So there will be some S mint, some D mint, and some S mint possibly mixed in. Robert says he'll take it at $5. $5. Anybody bid at $5.50. $5.50 now. Anybody bid at $5.50. Looking for a bid at $5.50. How about a bid at $5.50? Anybody bid at $5.50. $5.50 now. Anybody bid at $5.50. Got a $5 bid. Going once. Looking for a bid at $5.50. How about a bid at $5.50? Anybody bid at $5.50. Looking for a bid at $5.50 now. Anybody bid at $5.50. A $5 bid going twice now. Looking for a bid at $5.50. How about a bid at $5.50? Anybody bid at $5.50? $5.50 now. $5.50. All right, I'm sold at $5. Robert, if I offered him at $4, how many would you take? You just want one? Yeah, at a $4 bin. Okay, Mr. French says he'll take one at $4. He gets one at $4. Robert gets one at $4. What else are we looking at? Anybody else want one? $4. $4 bin. 1943 rolls. Robert takes two. Otis says he'll take one. Robert wants three now. Taco John wants one. It's about as cheap as you're ever going to see them. Let me tell you that for sure. So Robert gets a total of 3 of these. Dick French gets 1. Robert Wookich gets 3. Otis gets 1. Taco John gets 1. Robert, yeah, okay. How about anybody else? Stanley wants one. Stanley will take a 43 roll. Mom's shouting orders in the background. Is she shouting orders about what you're going to buy? Get another one. Get another one. Because if she's doing that, I really like her. Richard Sappington takes one. Paul Hampton also takes one. Heck with the budget, right? It's $4. Heck, these days you pay more than that for a cheeseburger. Mr. Boudreaux will take 2. At this price, I think I'm going to cut it off there. Yeah, at this price, I think I'm going to cut it off. $4 is just too cheap, actually. But I've got almost a half bag of them. I'm just trying to shove some of it out the door. Try to free up some capital. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, next thing I've got up is 2008 Philadelphia rolls. 2008 Philadelphia. This is uncirculated. I don't know. See, this particular one doesn't. Okay. But it must have 50 coins in it, but it doesn't appear so. I'll check them and make sure they got 50 coins. But here's 2008 Philadelphia. 2008 Philadelphia. Going to start these off at $1. $1. 2008. $1. Anybody get a dollar bid? Dollar bid. Anybody bid a dollar? Carl wants 3. Let me go ahead and open up 3 spots for Carl. All right. Yeah, I understand, Carl. It's rough sometimes. All right, we got Robert Wookich at a $1 bid. Mark Thomas tries one, looking for a bid of 125. 125, anybody bid of 125? Looking for a bid of 125. How about a bid of 125? There's Jim Fletcher. Hello, Jim. 150. 150 to Jim. Now looking for a bid of 175. There's two. Robert Wookich looking for a bid of 225. 225. Now a bid of 225. 225. Looking for a bid of 225. Now a bid of 225. Looking for 225. A bid of 225. There's 225 to Carl. 250 to Jim. 250 to Jim. Now looking for 275. 275. A bid of 275. Looking for a bid of 275. Got 275 to Carl, now 3. Here's Mark at 3. Mark at $3. $3. Paul Hampton tries 3. Jim Fletcher at 3. Got 3 now, looking for a bit of 325. There's Carl at 325. 325 now, 350. Looking for a bit of 350. And a bit of 350. Looking for a bit of 350. How about a bit of 350 now? A bit of 350. 350 and a bit of 350. There's 375. Crispy at 375. 375 now 4. Any bit of 4. Look a bit of 4. $4 bid. Look for a $4 bid. Any bit of 4. Look a bit of 4 now. A bit of 4. There's Mark at $4. Mark at $4 now. 425. 425. How about a bit of 425? 425. Any bit of 425. $4 looking for a bit of 425. 425. Any bit of 425. Looking for a bit of 425. Now a bit of 425. There's Carl at 425 now, 450. 450, looking for a bit of 450 now, a bit of 450. Look a bit of 450, how about a bit of 450? 450 now, a bit of 450. Looking for a bit of 450, how about a bit of 450? Got 425 with Carl, looking for a bit of 450. 450 now, a bit of 450. Looking for 450. 450 Carl. You got the bid at 425. Do you mean to move it up to 450? You got a 425 with Carl, looking for a bit of 450. Who's bid at 450? A bit of 450. Looking for a bit of 450. Carl at 425 going once. Looking for a bit of 450. Anybody bid at 450? There's Carl. Well, Carl tries at 450, but he's already got 425. So let's see. 425 going twice at Carl. Looking for a bit of 450. 459. A bit of 450. I'll tell you what. We're a little confused here. Let's just go ahead and stop where we are, and I'll do this. I have a total of 5 rolls. 5 rolls. If I can do the 5 rolls at $4 a piece, I'll be happy. 5 rolls at $4 a piece. Who'll give me $4 for one of these rolls? Carl will do it, I'm sure. Mr. French would probably do it for sure. Mark Thomas would probably do it for sure. So that's 3 out of 5. How about Mr. Paul or Mr. Crispy? Carl will take 2. Okay, Carl takes 2. That gives me 3 remaining. That would be for Mr. French, Mr. Thomas, and Mr. Crispy. If you guys want them, just give me a bin and they are yours. 2008. There's Crispy. There's Mr. French. That's 5 rolls gone. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Paul, unfortunately, Carl bought 2 rolls. You spoke up last, and I have already got all 5 rolls sold. So, Paul, I cannot get one of these to you. However, I do have 2008 Denver. There we go. 2008 Denver. 2008 D. I'm going to start these off at $1. $1. Anybody bid a $1? $1 bid. 2008 Denver. $1 bid. Anybody bid a $1? Okay, I'll do that, Carl. Paul Hampton will now get one of these rolls. Carl wanted to be taken out of one, so I've got Carl, Paul, Mark, Crispy, and Dick French, so all 5 of you will get one. How about a bid? $2 bid. $2 bid I have now, looking for a bid of 225. 225. How about a bid of 225? Anybody bid of 225? Night 2008 D. 225 Carl, looking for a bid of 3. Well, there's a bid of 4. Jim Fletcher bid of 4. Bid of 4 now. Look a bid of 425. 425. Anybody bid of 425? 425. How about a bid of 425? Got 2008 D. That one's got a little bit of a Larry on it, doesn't it? Let's see what we have on further on down here. They don't look like an original source roll, but they are all uncirculated. So that's what the roll looks like anyway. We've got a $4 bid, $4.75 now. Got $4.75 with Carl, looking for a bid of $5. Looking for a bid of $5, itty bitty bid of $5. There's Mark at $5, $5 now $5.50. Looking for a bid of $5.50, $5.50 now, the bid of $5.50. Looking for a bid of $5.50, the bid of $5.50. Hello, Sky. $5, looking for a bid of $5.50, $5.50 now, the bid of $5.50. Looking for a bid of $5.50, $5.50. $5 going once, looking for a bid of $5.50 now, the bid of $5.50. $5 now going twice. Looking for a bit of $5.50, $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Looking for a bit of $5.50. There's $5.50 with Carl. I tell you what. Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to do a stop bidding on this. And I will offer these again at $4. $4 bin. $4 bin on these. We'll start with Carl. How many would Carl like? I have a total of 5 rolls. So, Carl, how many would you like? Or let's do it this way. Let's bin it 1 apiece. 1 to Carl. 1 to Mark Thomas. Let's see. 1 to Jim. 1 to Paul. And, well, that would be it. So, I guess I could let any one of you have 2 in that order. Any one of you can have up to 2 rolls, and then everybody else has to get 1. So Carl gets 1. Mark Thomas, you want 1 or 2? Mark wants 1. Jim Fletcher, you want 1 or 2? Jim Fletcher says he wants 1. Paul Hampton, 1 or 2? Mark Thomas says 2. Okay, so Mark Thomas gets 2. Carl gets 1. Mark Thomas gets 2. Jim Fletcher gets 1, and Paul Hampton gets 1. That's how that will work. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for your bids. Awesome. What's next? 2010. Well, one's got a little Larry on it, too. These are 2010 Shield pennies. First year of the Shield. There's a D-Mint coin in there. Okay, so these are 2010 P or D. Because there's a P, there's a D, there's a D, there's a D. So there's P and D in these. So here's a roll of mix, 2010 P and D. Carl gives me a $1 bid. $1 bid now, looking for a bid of 125. 125, bid of 125. Looking for a bid of 125 now, bid of 125. Look a bid of 125. How about a bid of 125? I just read what the cap says. It just says 2010. So it could be Philadelphia, Denver. Paul gives me a $3 bid, and then Jim Fletcher at 4. Jim Fletcher at 4 now, looking for a bid of 425. 425, how about a bid of 425? 425, a bid of 425. How about if we just do it this way? Bid $3 on these. I got a total of 5 rolls. Let me know how many you want at $3. Let's start with Jim, Paul, then Carl at $3. I got 5 rolls total. These are 2010 mix of P and D. Been at $3. I got 5 total rolls. For Jim, Paul Hampton, and Carl. Jim says he'll take 1. Carl takes 2. So that leaves me 3 rolls. Mr. French says he'll take 1. Paul, what about you, sir? Paul takes 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them. Thank you. Every once in a while, you just get the subject changed on you when you don't even expect it, right? Well, we're going to change subjects here. Way off the deep end. How about this? There's a roll of 1929S. Lincoln Cents. 1929S. There's a full roll. That one's a kind of a icky looking fine, very fine. Let's see what else we have in here. What's this one? That's a little fine. Let's see, what else do we have in here? It's kind of spotty. That one's gouged. That one's nice. So I got 1929S. A roll of 1929S. Let's start it off at $5. $5 start. Not 13. Let's start at 5. Itty bitty bitty 5. Looking for a bid of $5. $5 bid. Itty bitty bitty $5. $5. You're talking about a dime a coin here. $5. 10 cents a coin. $5 for 1929S. 1929S. Anybody give me a $5 bid? $5. Itty bitty bitty $5. A bit of $5. 5. Itty bitty bitty 5. 1929S. There's Mark Thomas at 6. Mark Thomas at 6 now. Looking for a bit of 7. How about a bit of 7? Anybody bid of 7? Look a bit of 7 now. 7 now. Anybody bid of 7? We're going to end up with this sold and people aren't even going to be watching. They're going to be out snoozing. Carl at 650 now. Looking for a bit of 7. 650. Looking for a bit of 7. There's Mark Thomas back at 7. 1929S, folks. I can't stress how tough these are to find in bags. You're going to go through bags and bags and bags to come up with one roll. Here's Paul at 8. Mark back at 9. Mark back at 9, looking for a $10 bid. $10. Anybody bid a $10? Go bid a $10 now. They better bid a $10. There's Paul at 950. Paul at 950, 950 now. Looking for a bid of 10 now. 10. Anybody bid a 10? Look a bid of 10 now. Anybody bid a 10? $10 bid. Looking for a $10 bid. Anybody bid a $10? There's Mark at 10. 10 now. 11. 11. There's Sissy at 12. 12 now. Looking for a bid of 13. 13. How about a bid of 13? Anybody bid a 13? 13. Anybody bid a 13? $13 bid. Looking for a 13. Anybody bid a 13? Looking for a bid of 13. There's 13. 13 now. Looking for a bid of 14. 14. How about a bid of 14? Anybody bid a 14? Look a bid of 14. 14 now. Anybody bid a 14? Wait a bit of 14. Looking for a bit of 14. How about a bit of 14? A bit of 14. There's 15. Jim Fletcher at 15. 15 now. Looking for a bit of 16. Now looking for 16. $16. 16. And a bit of 16. Looking for a bit of 16. Now a bit of 16. Okay, there's 17, Sissy. 18 to Paul Hampton. 19 to Jim. Looking for a $20 bid now. $20. Anybody bid at $20? Okay, I got Paul at 20. Paul at 20, looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid at 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. How about a bid of 21? $20. Looking for a bid of 21. 21 now. Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. Jim is out. Sissy is out. Got Paul at 20. Looking for a bid of 21. How about a bid of 21? Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? No bid of 21. Got a $20 bid going once. Looking for a $20 bid. 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? Look a bid of 21. $20 going twice now. Looking for a bid of 21. How about a bid of 21? Anybody bid of 21? Looking for a bid of 21. 21. Anybody bid of 21? My last and final call. Looking for a bid of 21. 21 now. Anybody bid of 21? All right, I'm sold. Paul Hampton, thank you very much, sir. $20. Looking now next. You guys know what these are, right? These are fresh mint rolls. Mint roll, full mint roll of 2010 Philadelphia. 2010 Philadelphia mint roll. And, yep, 2010 Denver mint roll. So the 2010 Philadelphia and Denver set of 2 rolls. 2010 Philly and Denver set of 2 rolls. Start me off at $3. $3 to Carl, now 6 to Mark Thomas. 6 to Mark Thomas, looking for a bit of 7. How about a bit of 7? Anybody a bit of 7? Look a bit of 7. Add a bit of 7. There's 650 to Carl, looking for a bit of 7 now. 650 to Carl, looking for a bit of 7. 7, how about a bit of 7? Anybody a bit of 7? Look a bit of 7. $7. There's Mark at 7. Mark at 7 now, looking for a bit of 750. 750, how about a bit of 750? There's Tim Morrell. Tim Morrell at $10. Hello, Tim. Tim at 10 now, looking for a bit of $11. $11 now. A bit of $11. Anybody a bit of $11? Looking for a bit of 11. $11 now. Penny Hoarder at 11 now. 12 now. 12. Anybody a bit of 12? Look a bit of 12 now. 12 now. A bit of 12. 12. Looking for a bit of 12. There's Mark at 12. 12 now. 13. Timothy Morrell at 13. 13 now. 14. 14. Anybody a bit of 14? Looking for a bit of 14. 14. Anybody a bit of 14? 14. Looking for a bit of 14. How about a bit of 14? Anybody a bit of 14? 14. There's Jim at 15. Jim Fletcher, 15. Jim Fletcher, 15. Looking for a $16 bid. 16. Anybody bid of 16? $16. Anybody bid of 16? There's Mark at 16. Mark at 16 now. 17. 17. How about a $17 bid? 17. Anybody bid of 17? Carl is out. Thank you, Carl. Got Mark at 16. Timothy Morrell at 17. 17 now. Looking for an $18 bid. 18. Anybody bid of 18? Look a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? Anybody a bit of 18? Look a bit of 18. Anybody a bit of 18? Looking for a bit of 18. Mark is out. Thank you. Timothy at 17. Looking for an $18 bid. 18. Anybody a bit of 18? Look a bit of 18. Anybody a bit of 18? Okay, here we're going to do a stop on this. Okay, Mr. French gives me an $18 bid. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to offer these at $15 for the pair. I have 4 available. And we're going to do these in the order going down from bidding. So we're going to be Mr. French is first. Then Timothy Morrell second. I can only offer you 1 apiece right now. Mark Thomas third. And then Penny Hoarder. Nope, Jim Fletcher. I'm sorry, Jim Fletcher. And then Penny Hoarder just in case. But I have only got 4 sets of these. 4 sets of the PD rolls. Okay, Mark Thomas will take his. Mr. French, Tim, Jim. Jim will take his. If anybody passes, Paul will have a chance. There's Timothy. Mr. French. Let me... Came back a little bit better. Okay, Mr. French will take his. So, Paul, I don't have enough for you right now, brother. But these other 4 guys will take theirs. And my next offering is going to be this. You talk about hard to get. Hard to get, 1984. 1984. Uncirculated rolls of 1984. Got a 1984 roll. Going to start this off at $5. 5. Anybody bid of $5? $5. Looking for a bit of $5. Anybody bid of $5? Looking for a bit of $5. $5 now. Anybody bid of $5? Oh, it would have been Penny Hoarder, not Paul Hampton. Sorry, Paul, Penny Hoarder. Neither one of you get one because I already sold 4. But I appreciate the thought. Everybody all around. 1984. 1984 got a $5 start on this. And $5. Anybody bid of $5? 1984. Uncirculated rolls. Taco John at 5. Sissy at 5. Look a bit of $5.50. Now $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? Tim Morrell comes in with a $10 bid. $10 now. Looking for $11. $11 bid. Anybody bid $11? Looking for $11 bid. $11 bid. Anybody bid $11? Looking for a bit $11. Now there's Jim at 12. Jim at 12, looking for a bit of 13. 13, how about a bit of 13? 13, anybody bit of 13? Looking for a bit of 13? $13. Looking for a $13 bid. 13. Anybody bid a 13? Look a bid of 13. 1984. I've not been through any of these, so I have no idea what's in here. There could be any one of the different doubled dies to include the big doubled ear in these. It's very possible. Taco John at 13, Penny Hoarder 15. Penny Hoarder 15, now looking for a $16 bid. 16, anybody bid a 16? Look a bid of 16. How about a bid of 16? 16 now. Taco John looking for a bid of 17. 17, how about a bid of 17? Anybody bid of 17? Need a bid of 17. Look a bid of 17. Anybody bid of 17? 17. I got Crispy at 17. Crispy at 17 now. 18. $18. Looking for an $18 bid. 18. Anybody bid of 18? Look a bit of 18. Anybody bid of 18? 18. I'll tell you what. I'm going to shock all of you. I'm just going to hit a stop right there. Taco John heard that coming. All right. Give me a $20 bid right there. Got a $20 bid. $20 bid. I tell you what I'm going to do. I got a total of 15 rolls. Nothing more than the 15. But of the 15, you go backwards in order on the bids. I'll say you got Taco John, Crispy Mofo, Penny Hoarder. Then I got Jim Fletcher and Tim Morrell. Did I get Tim? No, I didn't get Tim in there already. Tim Morrell. And then I've got Mark Thomas, Sissy. That'll give me a good start right there. I have a total of 15 of these rolls. I'm going to offer them at a bin any quantity. $10 a roll. Bin any quantity, $10 a roll. I got Penny Hoarder, wants one. I got to listen for Taco John Crispy Mofo first. Taco John will take 3. Crispy, what about you, buddy? Jim Fletcher. Mark says pass. Thank you, Mark. Paul has an itchy trigger finger. He wants to bed. Okay, Taco John took 3. Crispy Mofo takes 3. Then Penny Hoarder takes 1. Did I put PH for Penny Hoarder? I meant that would be Paul Hampton. Penny Hoarder takes 1. So then after Penny Hoarder, I got Jim Fletcher. He wants 1. Then Tim Morrell. He wants 1. Mark Thomas passed. Sissy takes 1. What does that leave me? Penny Hoarder. Let's see. We've got Jim Fletcher for 1. Timothy Morrell for 1. Sissy for 1. What does that leave me here? So it looks like I got 5 left. Paul Hampton will take 1. Dick French will take 1. And Taco John will take 2 more. That leaves me with 1 remaining roll. 1 remaining roll. Anybody wants it? Everybody's had their chance. There's 1 roll left. Crispy's going to say he wants it. Am I right? Or am I right? I know my people. Where is Jeff Dunn anyway? I haven't seen him in a while. He's usually the one pushing likes in here. I appreciate that, Timothy. Thank you, sir. Timothy says he'll buy another one. So Crispy won't get it because that's the last one I had. How about if we try this? Put that away. And then we do this. 85D. 1985D. Let's see, what's the condition on these? Okay, so there's some slightly brownish looking coins in here. These probably were pulls out of change, which means that you could get up to 50 different rolls, or 50 different dies in this roll. So these probably came out of change back when they were new. So we're going to start this off at $4. $4 for this roll. Any chance, any possibility you could find any RPMs in this, because it's actually better than the fresh original mint rolls, because the fresh original mint rolls, you're only going to get about 7 different dies, 7 different die pairs. In one of these rolls, you could get a whole bunch of different. What? A box of 86 Philly bank rolls on Saturday at the local show for $50? Holy moly, that's $1 a roll? That is a huge score. Okay, Mark at 5, Timothy Morell at 6. Got a bid of 6 now, looking for a bid of 650. 650, how about a bid of 650? Anybody bid of 650, 657? Anybody bid of 657, 657, looking for a bid of 657? Got 650 from Carl, 7 from Crispy. 7 now, looking for a bid of 8. Now, how about a bid of 8? Anybody bid of 8? Look a bid of 8 now, a bid of 8. Got Paul at $8, $8 now, 9, 9, 9. Anybody bid of 9? Look a bid of 9 now. Anybody bid of 9? Looking for a bid of 9? How about a bid of 9? Anybody bid of 9? Look a bid of 9 now. A bid of 9. Got Jim Fletcher at 10. Jim Fletcher at 10. Carl at $8.50. Jim Fletcher at 10. Looking for $11 bid. How about $11 bid? $11 bid now. Anybody bid $11? There's Tim at 9. So I got Jim at $10. Jim Fletcher $10. Looking for $11 bid. Crispy at 11. Crispy at 11 now, looking for a bid of 12. Looking for a bid of 12, 12. Anybody bid of 12? Look a bid of 12, 12 now. Did a bid of 12? Let me do it this way. I'll stop this one here, and then I will just say for my 2 top bidders at that point were Crispy and Jim. Crispy and Jim, 10 each. Crispy and Jim, 10 each. Actually, I've got 3 of them. So, Timothy, you get one at $10 too. So, Crispy Mofo, Jim Fletcher, and Timothy Morell, $10 bin. Crispy says he'll take his. Jim and Timothy, how about you guys? Jim says yes. Mr. Morell, you get a $1.50 break on it because you bid $11.50. You get it for $10. How about it? He'll take it. He'll take it. Here we go. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. How about this right here? 1982D original Brinks roll. 1982D. Original Brinks roll, 1982D. Let's start it off at $1. How about a $1 bid? $1. Anybody bid a $1? I'm sorry, I had 4 of those rolls, didn't I? I do have one more. How about you, Mark Thomas? For 85D at $10. Mark Thomas or anyone else wants to speak up for that one. So let's just go ahead and do the bidding on this. Anybody else wants one of them? Mark Thomas says he'll bin it. Okay, so Mark Thomas will take it. Thank you, sir. Got Carl at 2. Timothy, did you mean to bid $10 on the 82D roll? I got Jim Fletcher at $5.50. Crispy at 7. I got Tim Morell, I believe, at $10. Tim Morell, give me another $10 bid. If you meant to bid $10, I'm not sure whether you were doing a 10 for the 85 roll or $10 on this. It's kind of hard to tell with the lag that's going on. It's really hard to count stuff in linear fashion in this chat. I know I've got a Crispy Mofo bid of 7. Jim Fletcher at $5.50. Timothy Morell, if you meant $10, give me another $10 bid. Okay, Timothy Morell at 10. I'm assuming yes. I'm assuming they're all going to be large date copper. Somebody probably weighed this roll and let us know that they were all copper. That's one way of knowing if you've got copper rolls, zinc rolls, or mixed rolls. You weigh them. All the copper rolls will weigh a certain amount. All the zinc rolls will weigh a different certain amount. And if there's a mix, it'll be something in between. 10.50 crispy. 10.50 crispy. Now looking for $11 bid. $11 bid. Hey, look, I tell you what. I didn't plan on this going this high. So let's do this. I have 7 rolls. Here's what I want to do. Been at $5 per roll. We'll go down the line, then we'll come back, but we'll only do one roll at a time. So I'm going to start off with Mark. And you want to bin at $5, you get one roll at $5. Mark Thomas. Tell me if you want it. Crispy. So I'll do it like this. Mark Thomas, Crispy Mofo, Jim Fletcher. Actually, Tim Morrell, Jim Fletcher. And then Carl. We'll do it just like that, in that order. One per person. Got 8 rolls? No, I've only got 7, actually. On these, I've only got 7. I may have 8 in count, but I've only got 7. There is 8 in count. How did that happen? Hang on a second here. Number 44. That's why. 1, 2. I only got 7 rolls. How'd that happen? Oh, I've got 2 on spot number 50. So we'll just kill that. There we go. That's how that happened. All right, at $5 a roll, I'm going to do Mark first, Crispy second, Tim third, Jim fourth, Tim and Jim. And then Carl comes fifth at $5 per roll. I got Mark takes his, Crispy takes his, Tim takes his, Jim takes his, and Carl I'm waiting on. See if Carl wants to take his. That would give me 5. Then I'd have 3 remaining. No, I'm sorry. I would have 2 remaining. I've only got 7 rolls. I would have 2 remaining. One of them would go to Timothy because he's already said that he wants another one. And then I'll give one to Penny Hoarder. So I'm still waiting on Carl. Carl, let me know if you want one at $5, sir. And then if that happens, I won't have enough to spread thin to Taco John. Carl takes his. Carl, then Timothy. I'm sorry, not Timothy. Carl, then at 1 each, I could do that. Let's see. Yeah, at 1 each, I could do that. I could do Penny Hoarder, and then I could do Taco John. So we'll do it that way. 1 to Penny Hoarder and 1 to Taco John. So I've got Mark Thomas, Crispy, Timothy, Jim, Carl, Penny Hoarder, and Taco John. At $5 a roll. That'll work. All right, folks. Well, it looks like we are done with the rolls for this time around. I do appreciate you guys showing up and doing the bid thing. I got one more item that is what I had in there that I meant to put as lot number 25. Lot number 25, we have a 29 count pouch of 2005 nickels. And they are all BU. And we're going to offer them at a start of $4. That's what we're going to do. Hang on a second. Let me do this. All right. Here's what I've got. Let me just do it this way. Let me bring up my camera. Nope, that's the wrong one. I want to do this and then bring up this camera. Here's what I've got. This little guy right here. It's a bag full of carded Jefferson nickels. They're all 2005. I'm going to start this off at a $4 bid. $4. Otis gives me a $4 bid. Yeah, Timothy doesn't like nickels. I'll tell you what, in order to be a coin dealer these days, you have to learn to like all different kinds of stuff. 2005 pouch of nickels got Otis at $4, looking for a $4.25. They're Jefferson nickels. I know I didn't have that in there. The Canadian pennies will be next. This pouch of nickels, crispy now at $4.50. $4.50 now, looking for a bit of $5. How about a bit of $5? A bit of $5, look a bit of $5. There's Otis at $5. $5 now, $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? A bit of $5.50, looking for a bit of $5.50 now, a bit of $5.50, $5.50. How about a bit of $5.50? There's Paul at $6. Paul at $6 now, looking for a bit of $6.50. $6.50, how about a bit of $6.50? $6.50 now, a bit of $6.50, looking for a bit of $6.50. Paul at $6. There's Crispy at $7. Crispy at $7 now, looking for a bit of $8. $8. How about an $8 bid? $8 bid. Anybody give me an $8 bid? $8 bid. $8. Anybody bid of $8? Look a bit of $8 now. A bit of $8. Otis is out. Thank you, Otis. Crispy at $7, looking for a bid of $8. $8 now. Anybody bid of $8? There's Dick French at $7.50. $7.50 now, looking for an $8 bid. $8. Anybody bid of $8? Look a bit of $8. $8. Anybody bid of $8? $7.50 now, going once, looking for an $8 bid. $8. Anybody bid of $8? Look a bit of $8. Anybody bid of $8? You'll take the 2 boxes of penny rolls under. I tell you what, these 2 boxes of penny rolls are what we just did all these bids on. So if you want to offer to all of the winners, I'll send you the list and let them sell them to you. Because they're not mine anymore. All right, got $8 from Crispy. $8 from Crispy, looking for an $8.50 bid. $8.50, anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50. $8.50, anybody bid of $8.50? $8.50 now, looking for a bid of $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Got a bid of $8 going once, looking for a bid of $8.50. How about a bid of $8.50? Anybody bid of $8.50? Got $8 going twice, looking for an $8.50 bid. $8.50, anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50. How about a bid of $8.50? Anybody bid of $8.50? Last and final call at $8, looking for an $8.50 bid. $8.50, anybody bid of $8.50? Anybody bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50? How about a bid of $8.50? We're sold, Crispy. $8. $8, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, here's something that we are all somewhat familiar with. Yeah, they're all 2005 nickels. And watch out, because next week we're going to have a lot of nickels come up. A lot of nickels come up for auction. All right, check this out. This is a Canadian cent pair. It is the last year of the Canadian cent. They made them in 2 different materials. There's like the copper and then there's the steel. Okay, and so this is one of each in a little capsule inside of a nice decorative pouch. And these originally came from Littleton Coin Company. And I'm going to start this off at $1. $1 to Robert, 2 to Paul. Paul looking for a bid of $2.25. $2.25 now, to bid of $2.25. $2.25 looking for a bid of $2.25 now. $2.25, a bid of $2.25. $2.25. I got Crispy at $3. Crispy at $3 now. Sureg at $2.50. Hello, Sureg. Sureg at $2.50 now, looking for a bid of $3. $3.25. $3.25 looking for a bid of $3.25. I got Robert at $4, Crispy at $3, Robert at $4, look for a bit of $4.50. $4.50, how about $4.25? $4.25, $4.50, anybody bid of $4.25? $4.25, need a bit of $4.25? $4.25, look at money bid of $4.25, a bit of $4.25. $4.25, look at a bit of $4.25, a bit of $4.25. What day or days I'd be at the fun show? Eric, you tell him. I don't even know. We're going the first and second day. Possibly the second day, but likely the first. All right, got 4 from Robert. Looking for a $4.25. $4.25. There's Sureg at $4.25. Sureg at $4.25. Now Paul Hampton tries $4.25. I tell you what. Let's do it this way. 7th and maybe the 8th. That's when we're going to be there. I tell you what, here's how we're going to handle this. I have 8 of these. I'm doing it for a $3 bin. $3 bin for the 2 Canadian pennies together. $3 bin. I'm going to start with my highest bidders and go down. So I've got Sureg, and then Paul Hampton, and then Robert Wookich. And let's see, after that, Crispy. Who comes after Crispy on this one? Nobody. That's all the interest I had so far. So 4 people. Robert wants 2 of them. This is the it's the Summer Fun Show coming up in July in Orlando. I will be there. I'll be there. Okay, got Robert for 2s. Sureg wants 1. Crispy wants 1. Paul wants 1. Taco John wants 1. I think that's 7, if I can count. Nope, Malcolm wants 1. That's 7. Well, for sure, let me know, Penny Hoarder. If you do go, we may still be around. Okay, so I think I have them. I think I have them sold. You'll see I had Robert for 2. Don't forget to put Sureg in there. Sureg binned 1. Crispy bins 1. Paul for 1. Taco John for 1. Malcolm for 1. Nope, got to get Sureg in there. Oh, did he? Oh, he already got 1. Sorry. Sureg for 1. Robert Wookich got 2. And then Crispy for 1. Paul Hampton for 1. Taco John for 1. Malcolm for 1. And then Mr. French would be last. Mr. French would be the last one that I could get in there for one of these. I've only got 8. And that's all I will be able to do for that. All right. Popular demand brought the cent pulls for the proofs back. And I had also asked at that time if anybody was interested in doing a proof pull for nickels. Proof pull for nickels. Here's going to be the winner on the proof pull for nickels. We're going to go back to 1956 on the nickels. However, there will be a few AU to uncirculated war nickels in there as well. Now, the AU to uncirculated war nickels, we're talking about coins that are between $5 and $12 in value, thereabouts. If not even more than that, if they're RPMs or anything like that. There'll be a few of those in there. And so what we're going to do is the same thing as a typical, the typical cent proof pulls, is we're going to do a nickel proof pull at $2 per coin, $10 per 10 coins per person maximum. And I'm only going to do about 150 coins. So there, at a maximum, I'd be able to get 15 people in there or so at the highest amount offered, which would be the 10. So what I am interested in doing, now here's how the proof pull goes. Proof pull goes like this. I get poker chips, and I've got everybody's name on poker chips. You get up to 10 poker chips at $2 a piece. I draw the poker chip, and that person gets the next coin in the box. The box will be a row box that's set up under the camera, just like, well, it's going to be just like this. I don't have a row box around, but you know what they look like. You get a row box, and I pull the coins out of the row box, and I draw the coin chips out of right here, and then I show you the coin underneath the dyno. So that's how that will work. And this is all going to be nickels. Every one of these coins will be nickels. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys bin whatever you want. So it's going to be, let me get this together here. There it is. It's Proof Jefferson Nickel Pull, 1 coin. The proof coins except for the the other coins that we will have that you can get that will be kind of like the winner coins. They're kind of like the prize coins. They're going to be AU to uncirculated war nickels that do contain 40% silver. No, not 40%, 35% silver. But anyhow, I've got Crispy for 10. Let's see, you got Crispy for... let's do Crispy and Stanley in there. Because I didn't say I was doing a shotgun start on them. So let's do Carl. And then Taco John. And then let's do Crispy in there. And then Stanley. I count his and make sure I got 10 in there. Yeah, I got 11 accidentally. Okay, now Sureg for 10. Sureg for 6, I'm sorry. P. Adams for 10. Malcolm for 10. I hope I'm getting 10 in there. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. 10. Okay. Just making sure. Malcolm for 10. Stephen A. for 5. Robert Wookich for 5. Then I've got, let's see, who's after Robert? Carl. Let's see, I got Carl for 10. I think I already got, I got Carl in there already. Paul Hampton for 10. So I need to get Paul Hampton in there. Then, let's see, Sissy for 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Figured I had that wrong. Okay, Sissy for 10. Mr. French wants 3. You'll enjoy this show. I think it's kind of cool. We like doing them. Mark Thomas for 10. James Worley for 5. And then we have Deanne for 5. Otis for 5. Okay, we still have spots left for anybody else who wants to get involved. Penny Hoarder, I did get yours. And Mark Thomas, I did get yours. Or maybe I did not. Yeah, I did. I got yours. Okay, so is there anyone else who's interested in doing a proof pull? I cannot do more than 10 per person. 10 per person is my maximum. If there's anybody else who wants in on this who has not yet gotten in, just let me know if you want to go. Deanne gets another 5. Why not, right? You could get any number of wonderful double dies in these proofs as well. There are a lot of proof double die nickels out there. So let's say Mr. Boudreau. The penny proof pull will be during this week. I'm not exactly sure what day yet. I've not planned it yet. Let's see, Mr. Boudreau. Gets 10. Okay, if there's anybody else out there interested in a nickel pool who's not yet been placed for 10 spots, and who wants to get up to 10 spots, please let me know. Up to 10 spots available per person. And it looks like we are out of people before we are out of spots, which is fine. Okay, Stephen A. says he'll do 5 more. We can do that. Sissy's missed out on reveals, so super happy to get involved in this one. I think this is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun show because we're actually going to have winners. You know, there's going to be something that people are going to win as well. Yes, this will be added to the invoice. This is part of this invoice. These particular coins, we're not going to do like the regular reveal type processing on them, so I can ship these out. So I will be able to ship these out. We will get the regular 1 cent proof pull done tomorrow, and then we will get this show done Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow and Thursday for these 2 shows, for the proof pull and for the nickel proof pull. Okay, and Sissy wants to get in 5 more. And Eric takes 10 spots too. And I think that's going to be it. I think that will be it. And, well, Mr. Boudreaux, you are in now. Oh, it is a pain unless you have one of like the really, really good double dies, which that is very possible. You can get some of the very good double dies. I mean, there's a number of them that are actually cherry picker listed. Really nice double dies in the nickels, and I don't look through the proof nickels. I got these from a source that they are going to be sold directly back out as they came in. I just thought maybe it would be fun to do a proof nickel pull, you know. Okay, so that is all I have. Coins and ghouls, I can get you in. What do you want, sir? I can get you in there. Let me know how many spots, sir. Okay, coins and ghouls will take 10. Hello, Adam. Good evening, sir. All right, good night, Mark. All right, so what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and take off from here and get us to a position where we are ready to start doing the invoices. They'll be out tomorrow morning. All the invoices will be out tomorrow morning. I do appreciate everyone being here this evening. And as always, thank you for your business, and thank you for being there for me and supporting me through all of this. This is like my... This is my PTSD cure, being able to be here and have fun with coins with all of you. Thank you guys for being here, and I will talk to you guys later. Let's see. Aha. Understand. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. Yes, for sure. And be sure to thank Eric while you're at it, because Eric actually does the processing on the reveals after they are finished. They go to Florida, and he takes care of them from Florida. So be sure you thank Eric next time you see him around. And Mr. French, keep watching the channel for the different reveals and other things that we do. And we do a reveal sales show every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then we have an auction on Sunday and Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Welcome to the family. And all right, so that does it for me. It's been a great night. It is, 9:12 p.m., so 2 hours and 12 minutes. We've been having a lot of great fun. So I will talk to you guys later, and these invoices will be out in the morning. Don't try to pay without the invoice. Just pay the invoice directly. And I will talk to you later. Have a great night.